gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tail of the tape. Joe Calzaghe, 79 kilos on the button, 183 centimeters tall with a reach of 185. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr., weighing in at 78.9 kilos. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
It's no wonder they call him the Pride of Wales. Joe Calzaghe, one of the best fighters in UK history. The former super middleweight and light heavyweight champion of the world is the Pride of Wales, and no one has been able to beat him. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the 2-division champion of the world and boxing's Pride of Wales, please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon, Calzaghe. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth.
All right,
heaven on earth.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go.
Good luck.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? What a punch. A lot of respect in the ring from both of these fighters as they meet again. Calzaghe, oh, wait a minute! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice hook. One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice counter. Good job stopping that uppercut. A perfect counter lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Joe Calzaghe. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, this is the... What do we expect to see here in round 2? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
That time counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. That counter punch caught him clean. A lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in his face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put him on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Punch, counter punch. Can't land the jab there. Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the jab but does not score. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that line. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That counter shot lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nope, that jab not going to score. That light jab just misses. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched him? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Calzaghe. And there's the bell for round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up. Just until your head clears again. When your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Catch and shoot. Nice job to block that uppercut. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. You play another ball.
They exchange punches. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Well done with that counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your mind back. Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Smart work.
On to the 6th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get any close.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Perfect counter shot. Can't land that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Calzaghe. And there's the bell for round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just missed with that hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. They exchange punches. He misses with that jab. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Big swing and a miss with the hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Calzaghe just went down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you continue.
Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Round 8, and we're off again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That counter punch caught him clean. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Punch himself out, though. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's the Pride of Wales in some real trouble. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you had no excuse for gassing out.
Good man, good man. Go out there and win this next round. I need to set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back and then you go again. I need you to get back out there.
Mate, don't give him those free shots. Keep smart.
Get that jab back. Just box him. Be smart. Get your shots on.
Listen, great. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
One round that you've lost, don't worry about it. Get your mind back on.
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Looks better. He's not in your league.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
There's the bell to start round 9. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
A perfect counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
A perfect counter shot. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. They exchange punches. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Calzaghe in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
And here comes the 10th round. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, and Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Swing and a miss with that hook. And he scores with the counter. Joe Calzaghe just got rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter. That
jab misses. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Calzaghe. And there's the bell for round 11. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an ending out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't find a home with that jab. His stamina is off the charts. Punch, counter punch. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Stamina is off the charts. And he misses with that jab. Incredible work rate. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. How much cardio? There's the bell for round 12. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Calzaghe is on the canvas. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
You saw it here live, a knockout win.